Hmm?
Why did Allah say to wear hijab?
Hijab is compulsory in Islam for women. Okay? Hijab is modesty. The Prophet ﷺ said in one of his hadith that modesty is part of the faith. Hmm? Modesty means, respect yourself, cover up, talk well, sit down properly, respect people. That's modesty. The reason for hijab was because in those days, the women at that time, they dress just normal. There was nothing like, covering up and all. Everybody dresses normal. So the men and the boys used to harass the girls. They're always taunting them. So that was the reason why Allah now gave a surah to Prophet Muhammad that he should tell Quran, open your Quran to Quran 24 verse 31 and read for us. Fast please.
Without believing me, to all their gates and guard chastity, and do not reveal their adornments, except one normally appears. Let them draw their veils over their chests, and not reveal hidden adornments, except that to their husbands, their father-in-laws.
Now, the reason why Allah is telling us to do this is not because Allah wants you to cover for him, or because you're not doing it for Allah, actually. You're doing it for yourself. Hijab, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for Allah. Allah does not need whether you're naked or you're well dressed. He doesn't need it. Allah is enough for himself. He's a sufficient God. He's enough. He doesn't need anything from us. He doesn't need us. We need Allah, right?
Yes.
So whether you wear hijab or you don't wear hijab, it doesn't add anything to Allah. But because Allah wants to protect you from evil, from bad people, from people that they cannot see and then take away their eye. That's why Allah is saying that we should wear hijab. Another reason why Allah is telling you to wear hijab is so that you can identify yourself as a Muslim. When you wear hijab, people see you, they will know that, oh, this is a Muslim. For you as a Muslim, hijab is for protection, one, for your identity as a Muslim, and also equality, so that when women are gathered, they will know that these are the women of Islam. By what? By their dressing. And not just that, don't forget, by their dressing, by the way they talk. Okay? By the way they interact with other people. A Muslim woman is supposed to be respectful. Okay? Modesty is when you see somebody doing something wrong, you don't shout and scream and say, oh, Allah does not like you. Oh, he's good, he's bad. Oh, Allah will punish you. Now, did you see from the verse that you have read, did you see anything like, you don't wear your hijab, I'll punish you? No. Allah is so merciful for that. Okay? Allah is so what? So merciful. So they are encouraging you to cover up for yourself.
How about the children?
Yes. For the children, you can see that from that verse, Allah did not say, and the children. Allah was directing it to the women because children are still young. You have not gotten to the age of puberty yet. There's nothing in your body that anybody wants to look at. You're still young. Either your hair, but at the same time, as a child, you have to dress properly. You have to, cover everything. And like I said, hijab is not just the one on your head. Hijab is the whole clothes you're wearing. Hijab is the way you talk. Okay? Hijab is the way you carry yourself. The way you sit down like a girl. Properly. When you go out, you sit down and cover up. Sit down properly, nobody says, Hijab is the way you talk confidently. Someone asks you, why are you a Muslim? You don't say, I'm a Muslim because my parents. No. Hijab is giving you the confidence to say, yes, I'm a Muslim because I am pleased to what? To worship my God. Hijab. Someone asks you, so why are you covering up? Why are you even putting on all this? Why are you even wearing hijab? Don't tell them because Allah said so. No. Don't say because Allah said so. You're wearing it to protect yourself. You're wearing it to show that you're a Muslim. Now, there was a day we went out with Daddy. You remember? I don't know if you can remember. We went out with Daddy. And he came down from the car to get pizza. I don't know if you can remember. He came down to get pizza. And when he ordered, I was still in the car with you guys. So when I went down to join him, the lady serving him saw me and said, oh, madam, I know you're a Muslim. The pizza that your husband is about to order has something in it that was made from pork. I don't think you should order that. And I was like, oh, really? And she said, the reason why I'm telling you is because you are covered. The lady wouldn't know if your dad was a Muslim or Christian, okay? Because it was just, just normal. But because she saw me wearing hijab, and she was a Muslim as well. She said, oh, please, this thing contains pork. I think you should order this. Then we changed. And that was, what is hijab in that one now? Hijab has identified me as a Muslim. Now, back to your question, how about children? Now, Allah is, from the verse that you have read, Allah has not mandated you to wear hijab as a child. But He has encouraged you to wear hijab so that to be a part of you by the time you grow up. Okay? Now, there's something I want to show you here. It was reported in one of the hadiths that the Prophet said a person is not considered to be accountable until after reaching puberty. Before puberty, he or she is not accountable. Okay? The Prophet said the pen has been lifted from 3 people: the children before he reaches puberty, from those that are sleeping. When he says the pen has been lifted, it doesn't mean that he's raising a pen. He's saying that there are some things that you do as a child that will not count, that you're not going to account for. Okay? So the pen has been lifted for you. You're free. But it doesn't mean you should be doing something, you should do bad things, because your brain has not yet matured. So for children, for someone that's sleeping, when you're sleeping, you don't know what you're doing. And for somebody that is sick in the head until they recover, So those three people, you are encouraged to pray, okay? Not forced to pray. But as a parent, it is our responsibility to make you enjoy and see hijab as something that is good and very simple. And that's my job, that's my responsibility. Okay? To make it easy for you. To transition by the time you are ready. To transition into hijab by the time you are ready. So I'm not going to force you to say, oh, Yusra, Asma, you must wear hijab. If you don't wear it, oh, I won't buy it. No. I have to make it very simple and enticing for you so that you transition into hijab wearing. So if you don't wear it now, you are not committing any sin. Okay? And Allah is not going to do anything to you if you don't wear it. But it will be good you wear it. Just as you have been wearing. You wear it and some days you feel like you don't want to wear it, it's fine. Because it's a privilege that Allah has given to you. So you should enjoy it. Nobody should blame you for enjoying the privilege that has been given to you by Allah. So it's a privilege for you as children. So enjoy it. And while you are enjoying it, you start practicing as well. Okay? So hijab is a good thing, and we are going to transition into it gradually as you grow. Okay? And I know you guys wear hijab. It might not be every time. I know you like hijab. I know you want to wear hijab as well. So gradually, it's a process. Nobody forces you, because a religion is a personal thing. By the time you leave my house, you're going to discover yourself as well. You're going to be asking questions like, okay, why did mommy say I should be wearing hijab? It's not even comfortable. She's not here. I'm going to remove it. So I wouldn't want you to be like that. Hijab should come from your heart. You should understand it first. Understanding is very important. You should know the reason why you want to wear it. Okay? So, do you now know why we should wear hijab? Why should we wear hijab?
Because it's so smart. Because it's not just a modesty. Because it also makes our hearts feel protected.
Yes, it protects you from what?
Evil.
From people that wants to look at you with evil eye, or they want to do something bad to you. So, and to also what? To identify as a Muslim. So that is hijab. And what did I tell you again about hijab? Did I say hijab is just this?
No.
Hijab is everything you are. Hijab is everything you are. Okay? And in one of the hadiths that was reported, again, by Asma, by Asma bin Abu Bakr, the hadith says, the Prophet ﷺ said, "O Asma, when a girl reaches puberty, it is not appropriate for her to show any part of her body except this and this." And then he pointed at the face and the hand. Okay? So, you see, hijab is covering everything. Hijab is not just your hair. Hijab is not just, just the hair. And what he said again, he said, when a girl reaches what? When a girl, what? Puberty. Good of you, Yusra. Good of you. So he said, when a girl reaches puberty, that they should cover their body. To protect them, to give them the Islamic identity, to connect them to Allah. Okay? So you see, Allah is merciful. Islam is easy to practice when you understand what you do. Okay? You need to understand it. When you understand Islam, you will not feel forced, and you just do everything naturally, and you just come. And I want to encourage you again that as Muslims, whatever Allah has given us to enjoy as a privilege, enjoy it. Don't be shy. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. I pray that Allah make it easy when you're ready. Amen. And I hope this explains hijab to you very well. Do you understand hijab now?
Yes.
Is this something that is difficult?
No.
Is this something we are going to do?
Yes.
Is it going to take time?
No.
So when someone asks you about hijab now, can you explain to them what hijab is?
Yes.
So is hijab just your head covering?
No.
What else is hijab?
It's your confidence.
Yes.
By Allah.
Good. To what? To protect yourself. Also, to identify as a Muslim, so that you don't need to explain yourself. So you understand the parts now.
Yes.
For us, right?
Yes.
Are we good?
Yes.
Do you understand hijab now?
Yes.
So if anybody wants to tell you that, oh, Asma, you're not wearing hijab now, she's committing a sin, what will you tell the person?
I said that it's not a sin.
Are you wearing hijab for Allah?
No. No.
Are you wearing it for your mom?
No.
Are you wearing it for daddy?
No.
Who are you wearing your hijab for?
For myself.
When you're ready, is it going to be very easy?
Yes.
Are you going to enjoy wearing it?
Yes.
Inshallah. May Allah make it this for you.
Amen.
Thank you for coming to my tea with Asma and Yusra. Thank you. Thank you. Assalam.